guys, we back with another one. This is Grizzlies on top. You already know what it is. Hey, man, I'm supplying because y'all demanding. Y'all demanding, these players. Y'all demanding, these recruits that's coming in FAMU. And, man, I got to commit to Willie. Shout out to Willie Simmons, man. I'm going to get you one day. I don't know when, but I'm going to get you one day. Like I said, we got another recruit, another old lineman, man. We stacking on these old linemen out here. Good dude, good with his feet work, man. You know, he can play. He can play everyone on the line. Just honestly, just looking at him, his highlight film and where he come from and everything. He can play every position on the line if FAMU needed to. Introduce yourself, tell them boys where you from. Tell them what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on with y'all? I'm Dariyon Weeden, offensive lineman for FAMU. I could play all 5 positions like he just said, but the position that I really want to play is center. I like to hold the line down. I want to play center, become the leader of the offensive line. So that's my goal for sure.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Already, talking about being a leader and stuff. I like that, man. Little competition ain't gonna hurt nobody. That's what they are about FAMU. Every day they down there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they're about competition. They're about playing the best person at the position, and you playing multiple positions. A lot of people gonna be like, okay, so they gotta step their game up because any possible week you can play any position. So, but that's definitely lit. Um, so you guys, ask you a couple questions about who started you in football. What made you play football?
You said what made me play football?
Yeah, what made you play football?
Honestly, I didn't even play football until I got into like middle school. Just walking around a big kid, coach, the typical thing. Coach see a big kid in the hallway and snatch him up. Like, hey, what you doing after school? Like, you coming to practice? So,
Yeah,
I caught on to it, and I was just ever since it was go time. You know, found
definitely,
that love for it, and then it was over.
definitely in the state of Oklahoma because they all about that Red River rivalry, man. That's the
Yeah.
shout out to the Red River rivalry. Shout out Oklahoma because
Oh
I got
yeah, for sure, for
this
sure.
is my
Sooner
second
Nation, baby.
Oklahoma
Sooner
interview.
Nation.
This is my second
Yeah,
Oklahoma interview, man. I like this. I like this. People from everywhere.
yeah, Booba Sooner, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So you said you started in middle school. That's kind of for being an athlete. That's kind of like late, for starting in
yeah.
middle school and stuff. What was your first reaction when you went out there and you saw everything? Started practicing.
You said with practice and stuff. I was a big kid, so at first, the first practice it was just conditioning, and stuff like that. I'm throwing up, I'm crying, just like a little kid. But like once we got to hitting, it was all love after that. Like it was just what it was, man, for sure.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, man. So after high school, from middle school to high school, how was that transition for the competitiveness? Because middle school is not really so competitive as far as high school.
Right.
So what did you have to learn about the competitiveness and what you had to bring to the table?
High school definitely made me step my game up because I was a freshman. Like I said, I've always been a big kid, so they moved me up to varsity as soon as I was a freshman. They had me practicing, then I played in a few games. But it made me step my game up because in Oklahoma, I was playing 6A football. That's like the biggest classification that we have. So
Yeah.
it was just the speed. Really, what it was is just the speed, the transition of the speed of the game. Like, you going from just regular offense to a pro style offense, like in a like 1 year, 1 season. So that was the biggest transition. And learning playbooks, actually learning like real playbooks, plays, and that type of thing. And that was the biggest transition for me from middle school to high school.
Okay, cool. So as far as the transition part goes, let me see. what what was your biggest how can I say it? Um what was your biggest negative part about the transition and what was your positive part about the transition? Like what was the thing that you had to work on and what was the thing that was very easy for you to, get?
All right. So you said like what was my most worst transition and the best part of the transition?
Yeah.
Okay. I say the best part of the transition was being a freshman on varsity. You know, at my school that wasn't very common. So, you know, it was kind of a big thing for me to be a freshman on varsity. That was probably my best transition. But my worst will probably be practice. Like our squad, we had some nasty dudes. Like we had Jordan Brelford. He played for Oklahoma State and went to the Vikings and the Redskins and stuff. Going against those type of guys. Well, I'm a freshman. They're seniors built, you know, destroying me. But you know, that's what I needed in life to
Yeah.
rebuild me. You know what I mean? So that was probably the worst dealing with them.
Definitely, definitely, man. You gotta get destroyed to get built back up. You
Oh,
know what
for
I'm saying?
sure, most definitely, man.
Definitely, definitely. So, the transition from high school to college. So, you know, looking at your high school career, what could you have done more? What could you wish you would have told your younger self? Oh, I wish I could have did this, or I wish I could have did that to get, more
Uh,
heavily
High
recruited.
school,
Yeah.
definitely, I would have taken the weight room a lot more serious. You know, in high school, it was kind of just, you know, you going in there trying to be cute, pumping a little bit, you know, but not really taking it serious.
Mhm.
Also, I moved schools. I wouldn't have done that. I swear, I moved from with my mom to my dad, and I moved schools, and I feel like that kind of messed up my recruiting process a little bit. You know, so I wouldn't have done that either. I would have stuck with one school in all 4 years, and I feel like I'd be in a better spot.
Okay, okay, definitely, definitely. So, that transition from you going to high school, probably like one of the dominant O line at your school, um, going in the game every week. How was it? Because you said you want to be the leader, you want to command the line. How was it for you? To command the line and you being the leader, especially to the younger players that's in ninth and 10th grade. Like, how was that?
Yeah, for sure. It was a great experience on becoming a leader. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to see how to put it. Like, I'm kind of a quiet guy, a shy guy, but like on the field, I could just get out my body, man. Like it's a different experience for me. So like I watched all the Ed Reed's videos, the Ray Lewis's, you know, like real leaders. I try to emulate them as much as I can. So like pregame, I don't like people on their phone. Like if you listen to music, that's your thing. But I don't like people being on their phone. I don't like all the horse playing. You know, we's getting in the game mode. Let's focus up. You know, sometimes you got to sit them down and let them know. Like let's buckle up. It's game time.
Definitely, definitely. I like to hear that. So from you going to high school and now transitioning to college and being recruited and figuring out where you wanted to go, how was that process for you as far as picking the school that you wanted to go to?
Um. Well, you know, I left high school, went to junior college. I went to Cisco College in Cisco, Texas, middle of nowhere. But the recruiting process, it was interesting. I'll say it was pretty interesting. It came at me faster than I expected. But out of everybody, FAMU, I feel like it's a great program. It's family oriented. You know, love Coach Simmons. You know, and I just feel like right now it's really the perfect time to be on the HBCU train for sure. Like, yeah, the spotlight's coming to us, so you know, there's nothing wrong with taking over that spotlight.
Exactly, exactly. Let's talk about Texas a little bit. Sure, everything bigger in Texas, what they say.
Right,
How was your 2 year tender at Cisco? You know, you in the middle of nowhere. That's probably like new to you. You ain't got much to do besides go to school and play
right,
football. So how was
right.
that transition? You know, being away from your family. You know, only doing two things: football and schoolwork. How was that a big transition for you?
Uh, JUCO was definitely my biggest transition that I've had so far. You know what I mean? Going from home with the family to being away, like you said, that was tough for me, for sure. And being in Cisco, like it's nothing there. Like we don't have a Walmart. There's no McDonald's. Like you just right. You can only imagine. Like that's what I say. If you go the JUCO struggle, it's real. You gotta really love football to go through that JUCO struggle, baby. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
most definitely. I like a lot of JUCO players. I interviewed a couple of JUCO players. So, um, as far as this is like kind of your last chance at JUCO. Can you kind of explain us and tell us like what is it that make JUCO athletes way better than some of the D2 or some of the FCS athletes or even some of the FBS athletes? Can you tell us like what makes the JUCO player better?
Um, Adversity, man. Dealing with adversity. You know, you gotta go through a lot of adversity through JUCO. You know, it's nothing. You got uh doing it's basically like three hots in a cot, man. Like it's no the dorms are trash, school is subpar. You gotta really love football, so it's also a positive as well though because you don't have any distractions. You know, it's not parties every week, all day, every day. It's the population's low, so it's not really girls around and stuff. You really have to focus on your craft. So you know, that's a big part of I feel why JUCO players are sometimes transition better when it comes to football for sure.
Okay, okay. So, after your JUCO, after the 2 years you was there, you played. How was the COVID year? Like, can you explain that to people that don't know what y'all did in the COVID year?
Yeah, the COVID year was that was even more adversity. Like it's crazy. Like you already out of in the middle of nowhere, and now you're not even playing ball. So you really gotta love football to sit there, man. But I mean, we were working out. We did our training. It was basically like to me, it was basically like just two spring trainings in 1 year. That's how I felt about it. We did a couple of scrimmages at the end of the year, but I mean, besides that, it was just straight training, running, working out, and bonding. It helped our bond as a team for sure. I'll say that.
Okay, definitely, definitely. That's good. So, leaving JUCO and trying to find a school that fits you, what can you tell people that the recruiting process of after JUCO, like what? How is it? Like, is it nerve wracking? Is it every day you trying to wonder where to go? Like, tell us about that process.
Oh yeah. The recruiting process is definitely nerve wracking. Like me, I didn't start catching D1 offers until late November. Like, and I was preseason All American lookout and like everything. I had all the works coming up, but I didn't catch a D1 offer until late November. I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. Like I knew that it was coming, but it's just you just never know at the end of the day. Like if they gonna pull the trigger or not. You're talking to so many. Like I was talking to Power 5 schools, FBS, FCS. Everyone's talking, but nobody wants to pull the trigger. And then that first one pulled the trigger, and after that, it was go time.
Okay. So, tell the people about your relationship between you and FAMU. Like, tell us about the relationship between you and the coaches and Coach Willie Simmons. And what made you go to FAMU?
Um, yeah, I got a little background. I didn't know too much about FAMU, but before they were recruiting me, I knew a little bit about FAMU because old big brother of mine, his name is JUCO Penny. He used to play defensive line for FAMU not too long ago, and he used to push me, trying to get me here. Back to what I was saying, my boy Penny, he was telling me a lot about FAMU. He was pushing me to come here a lot. So I kind of had a background, and then all of a sudden they reached out to me. And when I came on my visit, what I really loved was as soon as I came in, the whole staff was there, and I just loved the family orientation of the staff. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can feel it. You can I can always I believe in vibes a lot, so I can feel the vibes, and it was just good vibes from the first day I was there to the last day. It was just pure good vibes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what a lot of the recruits been saying as far as Coach Willie and the staff. That they're a good people person. They understand athletes and they understand like players and where they come from. Um, Tell us about what they talk to you about as far as like education wise, because I know they push education. I know they push like being a student athlete first or a student first. Can you talk about that?
Oh, for sure, most definitely. I'm a business major, so they took me to the SBI program, and that just sold me right there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they were pushing that for me. They were telling me that that was you guys are like the top. Well, we are like the top program.
Yeah,
One of the top programs when it comes to business programs. So they took me around that tour, and I was so. Coach Simmons definitely pushed that. The athletics are always going to be there, but we got to get that education first, most definitely.
yeah, man. Let me tell y'all something. These old linemen smart. This is the second old lineman in the business majors. Boy, you the second one, boy.
Yeah,
Saying, don't underestimate them old linemen, man. They smart, but definitely FAMU have a good business program. I went to FAMU to get my master's. I got my master's in sports management, but
Okay.
the business side, man, top notch, top notch.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be like, do I want to go back to? Uh, do I want to go back?
For sure. And
Yeah,
then
man.
another thing that showed me, it was a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. So they do that walk with all of the suits and the ladies in the dresses. I was like, oh yeah. I love black excellence, man. I love
Yeah.
black excellence. That really got me right there.
Yeah, definitely. So, people that don't know about FAMU, every Tuesday the business majors they dress up to the T. Suits,
Yeah.
ties. Ladies gotta wear the little blazers and the skirts, and they be out there looking like
Yeah.
they about to go to work.
What they stepping for real.
What?
Yeah.
So when you went on campus, what was your reaction? Because FAMU is one of the best HBCU campuses. It has one of the best landscapes. So what was your reaction?
It was surprising actually, because I had been to some other HBCUs. I ain't just gonna call them out or nothing, but I've been to a few of them, and they wasn't what FAMU got. You know what I mean? This is like a
Yeah,
real institution, a real program. It's not just some rinky dink, basically JUCO again. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, you ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it, man. Yeah, y'all need to get y'all campus up, cause
Hey, for
FAMU
real.
telling y'all, bro. Come on now, come on now.
FAMU blowing them out the water for sure.
Man, hey, just
Got them right now.
we the best public HBCU in the land. We gotta keep that stature up, man. We got to
Oh, for sure.
for sure.
For
So,
sure.
as you being one of the offensive linemen recruited, what can you bring to FAMU offensive line?
First off, I'm a dog before anything. You know what I mean? I'm a dog. Like you said, I'm intelligent. I take that as a compliment as well. So just breaking down defenses, I'm really good at that as well. Playing all five positions in my career, especially tackle though. You have to read defenses as an offensive line. correct calls or check calls. You know what I mean? And so I'm a dog, intelligence with the defenses, and I'm a leader as well. Like I like to lead by example. I don't really like to talk and scream and do all that. Once it's game time, you're gonna hear me. But besides that, we leading by example. You know what I mean? We coming 30 minutes early, at least. You know what I mean? We leaving 30 minutes late, at least. You know, it's grind time. So definitely.
Definitely. A good question with that leadership and all that. Where did you get that aspect from, or you just gained it by yourself? Like, did somebody teach you how to do that, or you just, took it upon yourself to, be that leader and leave 30 minutes late and stay 30 minutes early?
Um, To be honest, I feel like every football player, if you've been playing football for a long time, I feel like every football player has that instilled in them or has been taught that. It's just up to them to really take it in and take heed to what they've been coached. You know what I mean? And I just was blessed to have the mind to take it in and really soak in the game that the coaches was giving me along the way and using it to my advantage.
Okay. Cool. As a major question, other recruits or other high school football players that want to go to an HBCU or a FAMU, what can you tell them?
Come to fam. I
Yeah,
mean, that's as good as it's gonna get. If you wanna come hop on this HBCU train, baby, come on to fam. You know, go Rattlers. Yeah,
yeah,
everything Spotlight coming on. Just got the sponsorship. Great season last year. Way to bounce back. You know what I mean? Coaching system's amazing. Programs amazing. You know, the institution's amazing. Education. I mean, you know, you can go on and on.
definitely. So I'm about to ask you a couple of quick questions, so the fans can get to know you better and they get to
All
know
right.
you personally. So, favorite color?
Green.
Green, orange and green. Got to.
Yeah. Money green. I love that money green. Yeah.
Definitely. Favorite food?
Favorite food, Alfredo. Give me some Cajun Alfredo.
Okay,
Can't go wrong.
definitely. Favorite rapper to listen to before the game?
Favorite rapper to listen to before the game. Ooh, I might throw in a little Rod, a little Kodak. You know, just a little something, a little Dirt, and probably a little old school here and there.
Okay, cool. Favorite NFL player?
Favorite NFL player, Trent Williams. Love the Gorilla, man.
Okay. Favorite NFL team?
Me personally, I don't have one because I'm from Oklahoma City, so we never really had a team.
Hmm.
I'm just a players fan, like Trent Williams, Aaron Rodgers, you know, T.J. Watt. I'm just a players fan. Whoever a dog, we're gonna be connected.
Cool. So on campus we got fried chicken Wednesdays or fish Fridays. Which one you picking?
Um, I haven't seen Fish Fridays, but I've had that fried chicken, so I'm gonna have to go fried chicken Wednesdays, man. I got to.
It be
Yeah,
hitting,
for
man.
sure.
Fried chicken Wednesdays be hitting.
Hey, they different. They
Yeah,
different. Thought
I'm
I was at
telling you,
grandma's house for a little second.
what man, I'm telling you, every Wednesday, I don't know about fam, man. Every HBC you do it. Fried chicken
Yeah.
Wednesdays, man. Just come on campus, get you some fried chicken. It don't taste like grandma's,
Come on,
man.
man.
You gonna be satisfied, man. Definitely.
Yeah, go get you
Definitely.
some of that good chicken.
Definitely. Favorite Netflix show to watch?
Favorite Netflix show? Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds. Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Law Abiding Citizen. Yeah, five.
Movie. That is
Yeah,
a movie, man. If people
well,
ain't watched that
five.
movie, you gotta go watch it. Jamie Foxx did
Please go
a
watch it,
phenomenal
man.
job in that movie. You already
Ooh,
know,
yeah,
and you're a football fan.
yeah.
Um, shoot. Let me ask you this: favorite ESPN analyst? Either you got Stephen A. or you can get the old Skip Bayless that was on ESPN.
Uncle Shay Shay, man.
Uncle,
Love Shannon Sharp,
okay,
man. That
Shannon
boy is
Sharp. Okay,
crazy.
okay, I like Shannon. That's the skill. Shannon,
Yeah, skip.
yeah, he be
Yeah,
killing.
man. That
He be
man be having
killing.
me crying every morning.
He be
But
killing.
really, it's out of him and Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee got a show now. It's ESPN. He doing the thing. I like him too.
Okay. 3 games you could pick out of the year that that you want to have like the best game. You could either have the Orange Blossom Classic, home,
Hmm.
or you can have the Florida Classic.
You said I gotta pick which one, just like on some MVP type of day.
Yeah, like to all like everybody there, and you just go bonkers that
Man, I gotta go homecoming, man. It's only right.
game. Definitely,
Gotta go homecoming.
definitely,
Come to the crib and show out.
definitely, man, definitely, man. Like I said, guys, it was good. It was good to have you, bro. So I'm telling you, many more gonna come. I know I'm gonna do an interview with you probably for the season start or when the season ended. To recap, how things went and what's going on. I'll make sure I have this kid, man, IG and Twitter, so y'all can follow this boy. Go ahead, shout your IG and Twitter out.
Hey, IGN Twitter is the real Weeden. That's the real WEEDEN, man. Both of them same link.
Definitely, man. This is on top, and we out, man.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
bro. Thank
Appreciate you.
you.
Hey, go Rattler.
Definitely.
Man, shout out to my boy Weeden, man. Good old lineman, can play anywhere on the field, man. Shoot, family, we got another one. I ain't gonna do too much talking. You already know what it is. I let the fam do his work. Let's go. speaks for itself, man. Follow this boy on IG, man. Y'all see this boy on campus? Show him some love. FAMU people and all sports addicts, please like, share, and subscribe, man. This is for y'all, man. Let's go. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Bridges on top. I'm out.